Hello everyone. So today's medicine talk is going to be on pets. We're not going to go over all the pets you might have in your house. There can be many, but we're going to cover cats and dogs today because that's primarily what most people own. Just know that primarily all life on Earth has an endogenous cannabinoid system in their bodies, just like human beings. So life on Earth, like cats and dogs, manufacture their own cannabinoids, right? So like human beings, if there's a deficit in these endogenous inner cannabinoid levels, there can be dysfunction and resulting issues or illness. Pets are no different than people. We're all complex organisms, we're all sentient beings, and we all can heal with cannabis. So as an example, let's talk about anxious dogs. It's a very common thing. Whether the dog follows you around the house constantly and never leaves your side, or is very anxious and barks at the drop of a dime or a pin. These can be issues if you're trying to get a baby down to sleep or whatever. It can just be disturbing in the general day-to-day of the house. One of the best things you can do for your dog in that state is to provide CBD for your dog. That, just like a human being, helps lower anxiety, and we believe by virtue of some behavioral cues it helps focus the mind and improve concentration, just like in people. So whether that's a capsule, whether that's a tincture, whether that's a dog treat, there's many different forms that you can get these types of cannabinoids for pets in. And our dispensary actually does specialize in creating medicine for pets. We have a similar application process that humans do. We require a diagnosis from a licensed vet, and then we will come up with a treatment program and a product suggestion for that pet. So anxious dogs are fairly easy to deal with. Another one is elderly pets, whether they're cats or dogs. Now I'm going to give an example from my own life. I have right now an 18-and-a-half-year-old tabby cat, our family cat. Approximately a year and a half ago, her thyroid became overactive and she basically lost a lot of weight, and being the age that she is, she suffers from inflammatory related pain. She was very whiny, very vocal, and would keep us up most of the night, almost every night. So a couple things happened. We got her on a thyroid medication which works amazingly well, and that's really helps her gain weight and minimize the time she needs to bother us for food. The other issue is, I went to my vet and I got a diagnosis for Bob. That's the cat's name. Bob was made a member of the medicine tree, and the tincture that is created for Bob is a 1-to-1 ratio of THC to CBD. Just like a human being, we had to get Bob on a very low dose of a tested known medicine, because cats can be over-medicated just like a person and very fast, faster than a person. So we actually went in with a structured dose protocol, got her up to what is now approximately 4 milligrams of both compound per day. And this cat has gone from not being able to jump up on the couch to not only jumping on the couch, but jumping from the couch to the dining room table. I have not seen that happen in 5 years. So the particular method of dosing for my cat is through a MCT coconut oil infusion, and I use an oral syringe, and I take a known amount of this tested medicine and I squirt it into the side of her mouth twice a day. And this is a new cat. Our vet is telling us she probably won't die and may outlive all of us, so she'll be with us for a while yet, and that's great. These are the examples that come from daily life, and while we don't have a significant number of animal members in our dispensary, we do have some, and we have had some significant success. So if you are dealing with a loved one who happens to have paws instead of hands, and whether it's cancer or arthritis or just pain, there's another option. And I think over the years, when myself and my friends and family have lost pets, perhaps prematurely, due to the rapid onset of some of these illnesses that maybe could have been delayed or helped with the use of cannabis medicine. So it's a really important thing that gets overlooked for a lot of pets because they can benefit greatly, and we really believe it's a great help. And the vets are on board. The vets that we're dealing with are watching the healing take place, and they're very, very happy to see that there's another option out there for animals. So please give that some consideration and check it out on Google, do some research, check out what people are doing in the United States. This is an advancing industry for pet health care as well. Thanks for listening.